Hello, this video will show you how you can use ColeInformation together with the TerritorySite program to fill your territories. If you don't have an account with ColeInformation, you can contact us at info@territorysite.org and we can share our account with you, or we can help you get one at a discounted price. Anyways, this video is only about how you can use the two tools together. For our congregation, we contact people that speak Spanish. So what I want to do with Territory 130 is, since I have no contacts for this territory, I want to go to ColeInformation, download all the contacts for my territory, upload them to the website, and filter out all the people that I don't think they speak Spanish. As you will see from this video, the whole process will not take us more than a few minutes. So the starting point is my Territory 130. The map for this territory has been defined here. This is the map. So what I need to do is to go to ColeInformation, log in with my user and password. And I'm in. At that point, my starting point is a known address that is more or less in the area of the territory. So I will start with this address. And then I go where it says map search. Be careful here, the trick is to enter an address that you know exists for sure. And once the ColeInformation database is able to find it, what you want to do is go where it says map search down here to the right. So you click map search and it shows you the map of that address. I want to zoom out and move closer to where my territory is, which in this case it's this area. So if you notice, the area that I'm looking at is the same area that the territory is in: Quincy, Parker, and Chambers. Quincy, Parker, and Chambers. Next thing I want to do is up here select Freedom Plotting. Once I select it, I can start drawing my territory, and I can do it simply by clicking in the area that I want to download addresses for. Now I'm going to select only a subsection of the whole territory. If you look at this map and you compare it, let me put them side by side. One second here. So if we take this map and put it side by side with this one, you will notice that on ColeInformation I'm selecting a much smaller area. That's because I more or less know that this area has a lot of context, and Cole only lets you download up to 1500 at the time. So I'm trying to select an area that's only going to return me approximately 1500. So I click down here where it says View Available Prospects, and let's see how many prospects are in the area that I just selected. Cole is searching. As you can tell here, it takes a few seconds. The next screen, it tells you that it found 1300 contacts in that area, which is more or less this area here that I selected. So if I selected a bigger area, I would have found more than 1500 and it wouldn't have let me download them at once. Anyways, I selected 1300 contacts. At that point I go at the bottom, I'd say move all the records to output, and at that point all the records are ready to be outputted to a file. You click here, export to file, select CSV format, as it says here, very important. Another important thing, you have to click include field names as headers. and then down here, create output file. It asks you for a name. Let's put it on my desktop, and we can call it 130. I'm going to call it A. Okay, and save it. .txt. For some reason come on. Okay, as we put it in the wrong place, desktop here. 130A, and save it. I called it A, and it's saved here because remember how we just selected a sub area? I'm going to have to go back, move to the same place in the map, hit map search again, select minus, move back to where my territory was, and continue downloading the other areas of the territory. For example, after I click freedom plotting, I would do this, and this, and let me just show you the error that I was talking about. If you select an area that has a lot of people in it, it lets you do it. But when you say view available prospects, the system is thinking here for a second, it's looking for all the context in that wider area. You can tell by the number of streets that there's going to be a lot of people living there. Tells you that you've selected too many records, so you're going to have to take your pins and move them into a smaller area. So we would have to do freedom plotting again, select a smaller area like from here to here maybe, and then go up here, and this would be the second part of our territory. And do this as many times as it takes until I have downloaded the whole section. So let's do this once again for this section. It's looking for the context again. It's 1462, barely. If it finds more than 1500, you're going to have to do it again because it's not going to let you download more than 1500. But if you see here, I still have 1300 from my previous download, so you want to hit clear. And at that point, the 1300 that were there before have been cleared. You hit again, move all records to output. You go at the bottom again, export to file. Again, select the CSV format here, and here select include file names as headers, create output file. And this time we'll save it as 130B. And you're going to do it as many times as it takes until you have your whole territory covered. You got the point. We're not going to do the whole territory, but we're going to show you the gist of it. So we go back. This was done on Cole's information. We can close this and go back to our territory site. Go to the address tab of territory 130, which is the one we were working on. It's going to ask me to log in because it timed out. Nothing wrong with that. You enter your username and password. You go to territory 130. And we're back where we started, territory 130, no addresses. So we hit upload addresses from a text file. Choose the file, and it was here, and it was called the 130A. Upload. It's going to show you a preview of that file first. Looks correct. Continue. And at this point, it's uploading all the names and filtering out whoever doesn't speak Spanish. If your congregation is English, or if your congregation is different than Spanish, please contact us and we can show you how you can use this tool for your congregation. the tool does support other languages or even the English language for congregations that are not foreign language based, but please contact us for more information. So as it's uploading all of these contacts, not only is checking every last name, but it's also trying to position every address on a map so that it can show you where they're all located. That's why it takes a little bit of time. And with some patience, you will see it show up in the next page. There it is. It tells you the import has been completed. Click here to return to your territory. There it is. These are the Spanish names. This was just a part of the territory, so what you can do is upload again, choose the file, and this time choose the other part of the territory and upload it again. We won't do it just because I don't want you guys to have to wait. But you basically would do the same thing for every file that you downloaded for that territory. And at this point, you have all of your contacts here in a nice and pretty list. Keep in mind that ColeInformation does a pretty good job at looking at the area that you had selected. So, but it's not infallible. So that's why we have this tab here that says Map Cleanup. If we go there now, you will see all these addresses in a map. And you will see that some of them, like these guys here, are not within the borders of our territory. So that's why a cleanup is required and you have to do it manually. So for example, you take 14, 15, 16, 17, they are out of the map. So what you do is you go here, do 14, 15, 16, 17, then you go down here and you do delete selected, and the map will load again and those will have disappeared. There's still a few like 138 and 143. We can clean those too. See, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Let's clean those. So that's how it works, but you pretty much got the gist of it. You would keep on cleaning it. 42, 43, 44, and 45, and you go again down here, delete selected, and it will disappear for the map. So after you're done cleaning up all the territories, you'll have a clean map and you'll be able to give it to your publishers. So that's how you use ColeInformation together with the Territory site. Thanks for watching.